Finding angles. We have learned how to use trigonometry ratios to find the length of the sides of triangles. But also the three trigonometric ratios can be used to calculate the size of an angle in a right-angled triangle. Let us start. In the triangle below, what is the measure of angle theta? In the right-angled triangle relative to angle theta, we know the length of the hypotenuse and the adjacent side. So we can write cosine of theta is 5/9. But we are looking for the angle theta with a cosine of 5/9. And this doesn't help us find the measure of theta angle. We need a way to go from the ratios back to the original angles. The new mathematical tool to solve problems like this is called inverse trigonometric functions. We can calculate theta using our calculator. The keys you will need depend on the calculator you are using. If you look at your calculator, you should see right above the sin, cos, tan buttons, notations along the lines of sin to the power of -1, cos to the power of -1, and tan to the power of -1, or possibly a sin, a cos, and a tan. These are the inverse trigonometry ratios. Now we can go back to our right-angled triangle above. We want to know the angle theta. Cosine of theta is 5/9. Then theta is the inverse cosine of 5/9. You will probably need one of the following combinations to find theta. The answer would be theta is 56.25 degrees. If sine theta is a/b, then theta is the inverse sine of a/b. If cosine of theta is a/b, then theta is the inverse cosine of a/b. If tangent of theta is a/b, then theta is the inverse tangent of a/b. Now let's see how it works. In the following triangles, calculate the value of x. In the first triangle, the hypotenuse is 90 centimeters. The opposite side is 72 centimeters. Opposite and hypotenuse, we take the sine. Sine of x is opposite side over hypotenuse. Change the values. Now take the inverse sine. The inverse sine of 72/90 is 53.1 degrees. In the second triangle, we have the hypotenuse and the adjacent side. Hypotenuse, adjacent side, take the cosine of x. Cosine of x is 70/24. Now take the inverse cosine. In the third triangle, we have the opposite side and adjacent side. Opposite and adjacent, take the tangent. Tangent of x is opposite side over adjacent side. Now take the inverse tangent. The next example is a question from past GCSE paper. you should try to solve by yourself and then check the full resolution. If you enjoyed the content of this video, don't forget to subscribe. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask or suggest anything. I will be grateful.